Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. Now, I would like to teach you about nouns. But before I start, I want you all to be ready with your notebook and pen with you. Today we will be doing one activity for nouns. I know it's very simple and easy topic for you to study, and for me also it's very easy to teach you, as in our previous classes we have learnt very nicely. But children, as we all know that practice makes man perfect, we need to progress in all the areas of grammar and all the grammatical aspects. It's essential for us to do the revision of certain topics for our better progress in terms of vocabulary, pronunciation and sentence formation and recognition of the grammatical topics. So I hope now you are ready with your notebook and pen with you. Children, as this topic can be explained in the tabular form by explaining the definition, but today we will be conducting an activity. First of all, I will introduce nouns. What are nouns? Nouns we can consider as the naming words which can be name of any person, place, animal, thing, idea or anything else. Yes, now just write the three names of your friends. I am repeating again, just write three names of your friends or best friends, or else you can write the names of your near ones or dear ones. Children, when you will complete writing this will be your proper nouns. Secondly, you can write the name of your favorite picnic spot or the vacation spot where you like to visit in this vacation or in Diwali vacation or in Christmas vacation. When you will write the names of these particular places, again this will be the proper nouns. For example, my favorite picnic spot is at Kolkata, yes, in Victoria Garden. So that can be the proper noun. It's a name of a place, it's a name of a particular monument. Yes. Another thing is that common nouns. Common nouns are very easy to understand. You can write the names in your notebook for the furniture which are there in your house. Okay, it can be table, chair, dining table. You can write the name of vehicles. You can write the names of another things also, that can be the common nouns. And common nouns are the nouns which are common in both the sides, whether masculine or feminine. Okay, now we will go ahead with the material nouns. Material nouns, we all know the nouns which are made from some particular material. For example, iron rod, wooden furniture, glass window. Yes, the window which is made out of glass. Yes, and the furniture which is made out of wood. And this way, another examples of material nouns are golden ring, utensils made out of steel. So now I want you to write the 5 examples of your own for material nouns in your notebook. You can write it in the tabular form and you can write your own examples whichever come in your mind. Now we will go ahead with the collective noun. Collective noun, children, as we all know, the collection of particular people, okay, places or things. For example, crowd of people. Okay, so many people present at one particular place, that is called as crowd of people. Herd of cattle. A farmer is taking herd of cattle for grazing in the field. Another example I will present in front of you, that is a swarm of bees, a school of fish, a pack of wolves. So now I want you to write 5 collective nouns in your notebook from your own side as per your own individual thinking. I hope you will do this activity as I have explained you and instructed you. Now let us go ahead. Now we will take abstract noun. Children, abstract noun is connected with our emotions, which we can only feel and express, but we cannot touch, we cannot smell, we cannot see in front of us. It's like an air, we can only feel. Yes, suppose I say I am angry. that I can feel and I can express. If I am happy, I can feel and I can express, and you can see my happiness in my behavior, in my attitude, but you cannot see or touch happiness or anger. So this way there are many kinds of abstract nouns like guilty, nervous, frustrated, irritated, anxious, angry, happiness, sadness, sorrowful. So these are the examples of abstract nouns. Now I want you to write at least 4 to 5 abstract nouns examples in your notebook according to your own individual thinking, and it's completely fine. Whatever you feel like, whatever you have understood, you can write. Doesn't matter correct or incorrect, but your practice mode is very important, and you have to write and you have to acknowledge it. That's what important for all of us. Yes, now comes with the countable and uncountable nouns. As we all know, countable nouns are the nouns which we can count, like table, chair, bed, blackboard, and rest of the things. And uncountables are the nouns which we cannot count. For example, news, information, then furniture. These are the examples of uncountable nouns. Now children, again I want you to write the three examples of countable nouns and uncountable nouns in your notebook. Okay, and then try to understand the difference, that why we can calculate the countable nouns and why we cannot calculate the uncountable nouns. Because there is a difference, that if we will convert the uncountable nouns from singular to plural, it will remain same. For example, furniture, so we cannot write furnitures. News, we cannot write newses. Okay, so keep it in your mind very clearly. This concept of countable and uncountable nouns should be crystal clear in your mind, that uncountable nouns will always remain same whether for singular or plural. Yes, now I hope all the nouns are clear to us. Might be possible it will take some time for you all to write the examples of the nouns which I have explained you now. Yes, you can take your time, you can write it, and if you feel, you can frame one sentences out of all the kinds of nouns examples which you will write in your notebook. This we will consider as an activity. You have also seen that we can explain the nouns on the blackboard also by making tabular forms, as I have explained you in the classes also. But this is an activity which we will do, and it will boost inner confidence in ourselves in terms of understanding the grammatical aspects in a crystal clear manner. I hope you will do the needful. And also regarding these nouns, we are sending you the worksheet. Listen to this instruction very carefully, students. Worksheet you will solve in the notebook only. In the worksheet, we have given you the sentences to solve, in which you have to identify the nouns and kinds of nouns. You just have to write direct answers. For examples, if we have given you the passage and out of which you have to recognize the nouns and kinds of nouns, you just have to write the noun, and beside it, by putting dash, you will write the kind of that noun. Again, I am repeating, children, while solving worksheet in your notebook, you will just write the answers. You will not write the questions again until and unless it is not asked to you to rewrite the sentence. In filling the blanks, you can write direct answers. In identifying the nouns and kind of nouns, you have to just write the answer, and beside your answer, you have to write the kind of a noun. No need to write the whole passage or sentence again. You just have to identify the noun, and beside it, you have to write the kind of that noun. I hope my instructions are clear to you now. Practice the worksheet very sincerely, as we all know that is important for us, and I know you all will do the needful in a very proper way, in a positive manner. I hope the things which I have explained you will be clear to you now, and your doubts and difficulties we will be solving regarding this as per your satisfaction level. At last, I will request you all to take care of yourself, to take care of your parents, your family members. Follow the instructions given by your parents and by our elderly people, and also follow the instructions which will be coming from our government. And if this is a quarantine time, we need to stay at our home. Make sure we will not go out. We will be maintaining the social distancing, and we are taking healthy diet. You need to take care of all these things. Okay, so children, have a good time ahead. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much. Thank you, and have a good day ahead. Thank you so much.